Hello, hello. How are you? It's been quite some time. Just kidding. It was only since yesterday, actually. So, good morning, everybody. How are you? So, it is just another day here. I hope that I just realized that people were having a 4th of July. I'm American myself, so whoops, my bad. Happy belated 4th of July to my fellow Americans and to those who are not American. Still, we wish you from America the best 4th of July. But yes, I hope that everyone's having a fantastic weekend. Because it's been quite hectic in the crypto world. I know there's a lot of ups and downs right now going down in crypto, but it is what it is, right? So yes. Anyway, so this is the second day of daily updates. Although I'm always updating in Telegram, so if you have Telegram, please join us our Telegram. I think that'll be fun. So yeah. Anyways, couple things that I would like to mention is that it's been a lot of work since yesterday till today, and I'm about to show you more or less what I've been up to. So yeah, it's been a lot of fun. So first things first, I decided to make the channels a little bit better. So I'm live streaming right now on YouTube, Twitch, and X. So if you're on X, shout out to my X fam, and if you're on YouTube, shout out to my YouTube fam, and on Twitch, I don't think I have anybody. Like, I just started streaming on Twitch. So if you're on Twitch, I say hello, and I want to thank you for watching our stream. So like I said, we'll be doing daily updates every single day at 8 a.m. Lima, Peru, which is right now. If you have questions or if you have any opinions, you can always mention them on the live chat. I'll be watching every single live chat. If I miss your message, I'm sorry. I'm trying to keep up with 3 live streams at the same time, but it is okay. It'll be fine. Anyways, so I hope that you're all energized. I want to share a couple things. So let's get started. So now we have a Patreon. So I decided to make a Patreon page. So if you do want to support us on Patreon, you can go ahead and I think I put the link on YouTube. I think I also put it on Twitch. On X, I don't really think I can do that. But if you do want to support us, now we have a Patreon. I know somebody told me like a year ago, make a Patreon, and I was like, give me a little bit of time where I actually have time to make one. So now we have one, so that's awesome. So yeah, so if you want to support us, you can always do it on Patreon, and I think I'm gonna give a reward, maybe like you get a tag, something cool that you can get on Discord. I don't know if I'm gonna be doing levels. I know people do levels, but I'm not sure if I really want to go with that. I don't want to make over promises, but if I do it, it will be something epic, probably like like an awesome skin for the game or something like that. We'll see. So after doing the Patreon and setting up everything, because now we're multi-stream, like I said, we're Twitch, YouTube, X, and I'm hopefully going to add our Facebook into that, because we do have a Facebook. We just never put anything on it, which is not a good thing, to be honest. But yeah, I'm gonna do that. And what is this called? TikTok. We do have a TikTok account, but like, as again, we don't really post anything on it, so I'm gonna see what I'm gonna do on it. Maybe I start doing also live streams in there. I know we need to reach like 1,000 followers on TikTok to be able to stream. I do have an account that has 1,000 followers, but I don't know if I want to delete my stuff and change it over to Stellargate so that we can do live streams there. I don't know. I have no idea. Like, you see, from my standpoint, as someone who's a developer who's doing a lot of stuff, if you are going to make your own project, you not only have to take care about programming, but you have to take care about like your social media presence, what you're making, what are you putting, are you giving updates? Like, oh my god, it's a lot. So just FYI, if you decide to go on the developer route, it's not just programming, okay? I mean, if you're just gonna program for, like a project, then it's fine. But if you're making an entire project like we're doing here in Stellargate, you have to look at the programming, you have to look at the art, you have to look at the servers, you have to look at the actual game programming that you're doing on Unity or whatever engine you're using. Or if you're doing a website, you gotta look at the code on the website, you gotta change the website. You gotta do the AI. If you're working with AI, oh my god, it is some of the most intense code I've ever done in my life. So if you're doing AI, it's gonna be fun. Okay, so AI in itself is a lot of fun, and it's gonna be a lot of work and a lot of time. So I'm doing that, and then on top of that, I'm doing blockchain code. So we're looking at the contracts, and not only just on Solidity, because we are on Ethereum, BSC. We're in different chains, right? But now we're on ICP. We're still in Tome. So I'm looking at all these languages, right? Every single language is different. So I'm doing all of that, which is fun. I love it. I'm not stressed out. Trust me, I'm not. The only thing that stresses me out is like just not having the updates out there. But I think now we have them in a way that is fun, and it's gonna be fun, and I can actually tell you all the updates without the need to me I mean, I still need to make a documentation, but it's not gonna be like, oh my god, I gotta do a documentation every single day. It's gonna be more like, hey, let me tell you what we're up to, and I think you'll like it. So yes, so if you go the developer route and working on your ARM project, you're gonna be doing all of this fun stuff, right? So yeah, anyways, so now that's that out of the way, we go into what I've been working. This is actually a small little project since last year, actually, because I mean, we're making a game. We're gonna be using AI. It is an FPS RTS where you are gonna be combating first person, and you're gonna combat on planet in a different planet, and you can move your troops, you can move your stuff, you can get resources, you can do a lot of fun stuff. That's the plan. But how do we do that now? Do we bring that down where we do it by modules? Because this is the way that we're doing, right? Well, we have to do combat, right? But we're doing what? First person. We're having a user, let's say, hop on Mars and be able to start shooting people, right? Because that's what we want to do. Or AI, because now we have AI that we can actually bring on game. So if you want to use a tank, you can use the tank, right? All of that, it's pretty cool. However, because we are a crypto game, right? And I know there's hate for crypto games, but trust me, we're not trying to do the pump and dump crypto game. We're really taking time to make sure that we're doing everything fine. Trust me, because we could have already deployed the contracts, but I'm taking my time to make sure that we're a-okay. We have our own economy system, right? And so what happens is that when you have your own economy system, you have to be very careful about what you do. So what are we doing that we're taking that into account? Well, we have our own decks, for example. We have our own pairs. We can provide our own rewards to users who actually want to support us economically. It's a good thing to have this. It's not a bad thing. I think, having a game that has its own economy is great. And if we have our own way of doing trading, it's even better. We're not letting other people, let's say, dictate what we want to do with our trade, right? I think that's the best thing about this. However, obviously, this only works for Phantasma chain. We still need to bring the decks to other chains, but that will take time. So if I concentrate at least on Phantasma chain and what we want to do there, obviously we have to wait until, to see what happens with them, because they still have to go live, right? They gotta go live, and we have to make sure that our code works with how they do their stuff when they go online. Now, so what I've been doing is I've been working on the website. I've been upgrading it. I've been trying to see if there are any flaws. If there are any flaws, I fix them. If we go on the decks on the R site, which is SOC, let me see if I can just quickly show you here. Is it this one actually? I hope it's this one. Or is it this one? Whoops. I may have messed up. I think I may have brought the wrong one here. I want to show you super quick. No, it's not this one. I think it's this one. Yeah, is it this one? Oh no. I have a bad feeling about this. Now the website just kind of went down. Oh yeah, it is this one. Okay, cool. So if I come here and let me just make sure that we are okay. Yes, we are. Nope, we're not okay. Just 1 second. It happens, we're on live stream, and I just gotta make sure that we're fine. It's not gonna start bothering because I made this a little bit smaller. So let me see if I can make it a little bit bigger, and then maybe it will stop bothering too much, right? Oh, I see what this is. It's doing the image. Yeah, there we go. Okay, let me just quickly change this because I'm very peculiar about what I do. But okay, perfect. So if we go here now to SOC, that's stellargate.io, which is where our DEX is at, you can see all the chains that we want to expand to. All of them are EVM. EVM is really nice and really simple to expand to. We're just gonna make sure that all the things are good to go and that they can work cross-chain. But if we go here to Saturdex, basically we added a couple things that are really nice. We changed this now to say liquidity records, which is something that I showed before. You might not be able to see this because I'm incognito right now. I don't think I have the possibility to log in now, but we before it was like it will say loading forever, and then nobody knew what the heck was happening because you will be waiting there forever thinking that you're gonna load up a liquidity, but nothing happens. But now we have a nice message saying, hey, if you don't have any liquidity, there's nothing for you. So that's nice. That's like something that needed to be fixed. If you're adding liquidity now, you can type and it's in capital letters, which is fine. You still have this also, the 3 most used tokens, which again is really nice. Create pool, it wasn't working for some reason. I didn't even notice, but now we fixed it. Now it works, and as soon as the chain goes live, people are going to be able to start trading, to start creating their tokens on Saturn DEX, which is fine. And again, all of this is on Phantasma, so all of that is completely fixed. It's working 100% now. So that's really nice. So that's on the area of Phantasma. That's what I've been doing there. Now going to ICP, since yesterday, I've been working on a project. Now I'm part of a group that we're working on a project to create a ticket system. Basically, when you purchase something, you're gonna generate a ticket, and you might be thinking, but this has nothing to do with Stellargate. Of course, it doesn't. But the reason why I'm into this group is because I want to start learning more and how we can use ICP. And the reason why we want to learn how ICP works is because I am visualizing ICP as a better way for me to be able to track things across all chains. And trust me, it's gonna be much cheaper, because if I use the current method of tracking stuff across chains, it will be costly. Whereas if I do it with ICP, it will be much cheaper. So that's the only reason why I'm heading with ICP. I also want to expand the DEX into ICP and expand the game into ICP as well. But for that, I need to learn, and ICP has its own code base called Motoko. So if you do want to code on ICP, you're gonna have to learn Motoko, right? So Phantasma uses Tom, ICP uses Motoko. They're trying to implement Solidity as well, and TS and all these other languages. But as of right now, it's mainly Motoko. So that's its own language. And let's remember, for all EVMs, they use Solidity, right? Solidity is to be able to code the contracts on all EVM chains, such as Ethereum, Binance Chain, Polygon. All of those are EVM compatible. Now, if we look at Solana, it's its own code. Basically, we're looking at Rust, right? So Solana is obviously its own stuff. So those are all the languages that we're working with, and I'm learning quickly ICP language to make sure that we're good to go on that. So hopefully that's a small project. It's not big. It's not gonna take too much time out of me, to be honest, because I already advanced a lot on ICP. So I think over the weekend I should be good to go and just submit my part by next Wednesday. And with that, again, a lot of knowledge, and we can easily expand into ICP with no problems. And the good thing about expanding with ICP is that they are going to support us. So I have to make sure that I do a lot of code so that they understand that, hey, we can actually deliver, and we can do a lot of nice stuff on Internet Computer, which is ICP. So aside from all of that, okay, we are working on a price prediction for our own DEX on Phantasma. Why is this a good thing? Because I think it's fun. I do it because I think it's fun. I think it's a cool way to see how science works and how we can accomplish what we want to do with how prices fluctuate. Obviously everybody wants to win. I think I understand that. If you do a swap, are you doing a swap because you need to just trade from one token to another token so you can do something else on another place? Or are you swapping because you actually want to trade to try and win against what the prediction could be in the future, right? Like, if you think, hey, I'm doing my analysis, I think if I do this trade, this token might go up in price later, right? I feel like most of the people who are in crypto actually do that, right? So Um, Thinking about that and to give a little bit of a boost to our decks, something that I'm working on along with Lena, and the reason why I'm able to do all of this also, I gotta give a credit. Lena has been amazing. Anything that I do, I pass it with Lena. Lena checks it, and we're good to go. Lena helps me with absolutely everything, and I know there are a couple people that have told me, "Hey, when are you going to release Lena so that it can help us to code?" As of right now, doing that will be a lot of work, so I'm just using it right now for individual purpose so that we can finish Stellar Gate quicker. But at one point, I guess we can release Lena into the wild, and for people who want to purchase maybe like an API or something like that, you can use it, right? It is powered by OpenAI, but I'm using something internally to be able to help me to do stuff much quicker and without at least without so many errors as there are when you use OpenAI. And this is not counting that I want to do something else for hair, which is going to be super nice, but we'll leave that for the future. So at one point, you're going to see Lena helping you, I suppose. So one of the quickest ways that I think this can be done is by doing the price prediction. So if you see here in front of me, this is something that was outputted by Lena actually. So you can see two charts, and I understand the first one is not right because you don't see any graph here. And like I said, I'm still programming it. It's still a work in progress. But this is something that I didn't make just right now or the past few weeks. This is something that I'm actually bringing a code from a long time ago, from an idea from a long time ago, since 2021 actually. Because in 2021, I wanted to bring a bot to Discord that was going to do price predictions with Monte Carlo analysis. I know some people are gonna say, but Monte Carlo, there's probably better models. There might be better models, okay? And now we have AI on top of that. But at least on my end, I've used Monte Carlo, so I know Monte Carlo has its flaws, but I think it can help us to start to go into the way of price predictions and how AI can actually help to make this price predictions become a reality, right? To make it so that it is very close to to a very tiny percentage of the true actual price of what it could be in the future. So bringing that project back to the future and now working with the AIs and everything, here is where we are at right now. So over the next days, what's going to happen is that I'm going to start reviewing the data that the bot is doing on Telegram to kind of check if the price predictions are according to what the AI thinks it is. Actually, no, let me not say AI, to the model that thinks it is, because I'm not using AI for this. I'm using a price prediction model based on Monte Carlo. I do want to incorporate AI, and I think it will be great to incorporate AI. So I think as of right now, if we look at levels into how price prediction could work, is the following. We're at the base level where we're just going to be making charts daily, and I'm going to be seeing this and say, hey, does this make sense? Did it work? Is the price prediction okay? Can we make this better? How can we make this better? Where are the flaws at? Because right now, for example, the first chart here, there's no graph. So obviously that is not a good thing. I haven't had a chance yet to review this data since as soon as this thing was outputted, I came here on the stream. But right now it is giving the current price of Sol, right? So it's at 0.07. So that's correct. It is getting the price data from CoinGecko, or from CoinGecko. So that's working. Then obviously it's stagnant at 0.077612 because for some reason I didn't see any movement on Sol. Okay, so we gotta check how that is affected whenever there's a trade going on. And the range, obviously, because there's no movement, it stays there. So there's really no information on the first chart, right? Because there was no movement on the DEX. I made a couple swaps with Sol to KCAL, and KCAL had a different movement here. So we see that the price currently of KCAL is a 0.000408. This is the amount in reserves compared to Sol that we have in the liquidity pool in the DEX. And we use the price from CoinGecko based on Sol to get the price of KCall at the DEX. So now that is working. We're getting an actual price on the DEX. Now, again, predicted median. Again, I got to look at this info, but as of right now, it's a stagnant because there's not much volume. Range, again, same thing. So I got to look at these things, right? But here we do have some chart going on here. And it seems that it's starting to make a prediction, right? Based on the analysis that we have done with as little data as we have, because we don't have too much data. We have very, very little data. But it started to make a prediction. So it means that we're on the good route here. We're going somewhere. I have to check this data and say, hey, does this actually work? Is it not working, right? I got to look at the database and say, hey, what's going on here? Like, you know, is it good? So thus far, at least, it seems like we're going on a nice route. I just got to check that data, and hopefully tomorrow we have a better understanding of what's going on. Now, this can only be done, though, if there are swaps on the DEX. If there are no swaps and the reserves do not change, obviously there's no price prediction. What prediction are you going to make, right? So I'm probably going to be making a couple swaps every now and then just to like see, you know, more or less what the predictions are going to be. So that's the first level, right? These charts are going to be outputted to our Telegram. So if you want to come to our Telegram, I think I have the links on X and YouTube and Twitch. I don't think I do. I'm going to have to update that. But if you want to join us, you can come to our Telegram. It's a Stellargate, I think. Let me just quickly check here because I know for a fact we have a link. Yeah, it's a Stellargate.io. So if you want to join us on Telegram, just literally go to Stellargate.io. You can search it and you can just join us on Stellargate Telegram if you want to keep track of this. So this is the base level. What is the next level? Next level is going to be to implement AI. So now that we have a Monte Carlo analysis that I feel that we are good with, that I understand it, and I think it has a potential to do more, we bring AI. So I think integrating with OpenAI is the easiest thing to do, but I really want to integrate OpenAI, Claude, and our own version of AI. I think having those three opinions are gonna be the best thing we can do, because if we just based it off one single AI, I think it might be skewed. You know, into the price predictions, and we all know that OpenAI is kind of there into doing their own stuff with AI, and Claude is at a different level. So I think if we combined those two plus our own AI, it might actually be better. All right, we can let the AIs figure out what they think is going to be in the future, and obviously they do have a bunch of power that we just are not going to have if we make our own server. Because if we have our own server, it's at least, I think I was looking at the prices, it's like at least minimum 50,000. I spoke with someone who was even running a node, and it was like, yeah, it's like near 50,000. Node and you know, running your own AI server are kind of like kind of different, but not quite. I would say they're probably almost the same thing. And I know they're not the same thing, but I'm saying in price wise, probably around that type is approximately. If we want to have something good, so $50,000 right now, it's quite a lot of money. So yeah, so basically that will be the second level, and then the third level is gonna be where we bring it to the DEX. That's when the most fun is going to happen, because we're going to see all of that data that we have acquired over the, you know, next days come into fruition, where people are going to have to, you know, get they're going to have to purchase a I don't think it's going to be an API. I think I want to make it as easy as possible. Probably just purchase an NFT or something, and then or maybe just deposit some tokens in a contract. And then we'll just do the analysis based off you know, the balances of the contract. I think that's the most easiest way to do it. But yeah, basically we're gonna reach at that point where users are gonna be able to generate their own analysis, right? I don't know if I want to include a seed. I don't know about that yet. Don't quote me on that. But I think at least allowing people to use the prediction model will be great. Right, so you purchase your subscription, and you use the model, and then you do the trading at the DEX. I think it's fair enough, and I think it's gonna be fun. And I think it might be more helpful to do that than trying to do it manually. Because I think I was reading some news somewhere that they are saying that I think the future starts to look more like people are gonna have to each kind of like their own AI, because we're decentralizing AI, right? I guess you can still have like the most powerful companies that, like OpenAI and Cloud, where they have like really big AI. But I think we might reach a point where all of us are gonna have like our own AI in one way or another, right? So I think if we look at the DEX and we look at the decentralized way of things, we might allow you to use your own AI to do your own type of trades, right? I think that will be the fourth level, right? So first level, basically doing this price predictions, putting them on chat on Telegram. Second level, using AI to kind of check on this, right? Or was that the when? I think I'm getting confused now. Second level will be to actually no, it is AI level. The third one is to bring it with the DEX, and then the fourth one is to actually have your own personal AI. So those are the four levels that we're looking at here, and I think it's gonna be pretty crazy and pretty cool. I do have some ideas of how we can make this personalized, and I actually have some how do you say this? I'm inspired by an anime from a long time ago, which I'm not gonna mention yet. I guess once the AIs come online, then I think I will say, "Hey guys, surprise, surprise! This is the anime that I thought of." So yeah. Anyways, so that's regarding to price prediction. So that's fun. Other than that, I'm still working on the contracts. If I come here just super quick and I show you, I go to Binance Smart Chain and we go to government. Government, the voting system, I mean, this has been upgraded, so if you didn't see this before, it's nice. Now we have a proposal that is generated basically so that people can do the proposals on the Telegram. Now this needs to be updated, not this, but the back thing of it, like contract. So that's something that I'm still working on, and it takes a little bit of time because I'm testing. I ran a couple tests to make sure that it was good to go. I'm reviewing the code, and hopefully we can have it soon, because if we have this done, the only thing that I need to do basically is in merchant offices, merchant register. This is the task simulation. No. Yeah. So basically what I need to do is I need to make sure that Ra doesn't need to be upgraded anymore, because I'm gonna be doing the lending, okay? And I just want to make sure that we're good to go with that. Okay, so that will take some time. I believe it or not, sometimes when you code, you might think that everything's perfect and everything's good to go, and next day you're like, oh wait, I think I need to do this, and then you wait another day, oh snap, why did I do this way? So I think it's I take my time, but it will be fruitful. Thus far we have had no bugs. I want to keep it as low error prone as possible. I want to keep it with no bugs. So I take my time, and hopefully within this week or next week we have something tangible for that, and then an actual delivery of the second version of Ra. Okay, because I know we need to do that, and as soon as we do all of that, we can launch on another chain. We can expand into Base. It's either Base. I was gonna do Solana, but I'm not sure yet, because if we do Solana, we gotta port all the contracts to Solana, and that will be too much work that we need to do right now when I need to concentrate on ICP. So it might be Base. Okay, it might be Base. If you do have any other opinions for that, please let me know. I am more than happy to hear your thoughts. Again, Telegram is the best way to get in contact with me. Just go in the group and do it. If you send messages to X, we might not review them, but I'm gonna start to have Lena more integrated into socials, so that she can respond for me. So if you think you might be talking to me, it might be Lena. But on Telegram, it will be me. So if you come to Telegram, just know for a fact I'll be there. But yeah, I think we have gone on the 30-minute mark. I hope that you have enjoyed this live stream. Again, if you do have any questions, just feel free to ask them away on the live chat. I'm not sure how the live chat on X works, but I think there's a live chat there that if you want to put your opinion, I can watch it. Or if you're on Twitch as well, I'm also watching that. And YouTube, of course, I'm watching that too. So yes, I hope that once again you have enjoyed this live stream, and I will see you tomorrow at 8 a.m. Same day every day. Okay, it's gonna be fun, and this is a way for me to track my updates, so it's perfect. Anyways, guys, have a wonderful weekend. Take care. See you tomorrow at 8 a.m. Lima, Peru. Peace.